The first time my wife and I took our kids ice skating, our daughter, who was about 7 at the time, had a very clear vision of how this was going to go. She imagined stepping onto the ice like a tiny Olympic hopeful, smooth glides, graceful twirls, maybe even a little applause from the strangers. Full Disney on Ice energy is what she expected. Then she got handed the rental skates. She looked down, confused. "What is that on the bottom of my skates?" This sweet little girl had no idea ice skates had blades on the bottom. So yeah, her fantasy of effortless movement melted away right there in that rental booth. And on the ice, reality showed up real fast. Wobbles, wide eyes, and long stretches of hugging the wall like it was a safety rail. But she also did something else that day. She skated, just a little, while holding hands with an older family friend who had more experience. She didn't do it all on her own, and she didn't have to. That day, she stepped into something I've talked about before, conscious incompetence. Before she laced up, she was full of unconscious incompetence. She didn't know what she didn't know. But the moment she realized this wasn't going to go the way she'd imagined, that uncomfortable drop in confidence, that awareness of her ice skating incompetence, that, my friends, is the learning pit. It's the moment we lose our footing, literally in this case, and become fully aware of how far we have to go. It's not fun, but it's where the real learning starts. It's where the real learning happens. Anytime we step into something new, using AI, implementing a new curriculum, trying a new strategy, it's easy to picture ourselves gliding straight into success. We imagine control, confidence, smooth execution. Reality hits pretty quickly, though. If only there was a wall to grab onto. But that doesn't mean we're doing it wrong. It means we're in it. Because growth doesn't come from getting it right the first time. It comes from stepping in, realizing we're not there yet, and choosing to keep going anyway. And sometimes we need a steady hand, like my daughter's friend, someone who's skated this path before, who could say, "Here, hold on, I've got you." That might be a colleague, an instructional coach, someone from your virtual PLN. Whoever it is, their hand makes the ice feel less slippery. And here's the thing. We don't just need that kind of modeling from our friends. We are that modeling. Every time we try something new in front of our students or our peers, even when we're unsure, even when we wobble, we're showing what it looks like to take a productive risk, to step into the learning pit. Our students don't learn growth mindset from posters of cats hanging from branches on classroom walls. They learn it when they watch us live it out loud. They learn it when they hear us say, "This is my first time trying this, and I'm not sure how it'll go." And when they hear us say, "Oops, that didn't work right. Let's try that again." You know, John Green, the author, he tells a story in his book, The Anthropocene Reviewed, about a father and a son who painted over a baseball. I'm not sure why, but they put one coat of paint on that baseball. And then they did it again and again. And over the years, actually decades, it became a 2.5-ton, 14-foot circumference monument to persistence. It literally is the world's largest ball of paint. And yes, you can go visit it. Someday I'll be in Alexandria, Indiana. I think that's where it is. And I'll go see it. And when I see it, it won't look like a baseball. But that's how it started. And it grew the same way everything does, with one coat and one more coat and one more coat. So maybe today isn't about gliding across the rink gracefully. Maybe it's about putting on the skates, stepping into the pit, and adding one honest coat to the work you're doing. And yes, I've now officially mixed about 4 metaphors together. But hey, learning is messy, and so is my brain sometimes. You know, learning is messy because progress, it isn't instant. It's layered. And if we persist, we improve. So for those of you gearing up for the new year, remember, the world's largest paintball started with one layer on a regular old baseball. Becoming a confident skater starts with holding onto the wall or someone's hand. And getting out of the learning pit starts with the courage to step into it in the first place. So grab your skates, pick up your brush, and take that next step, one coat at a time.